ॐ श्रीपरमात्मने नमः।
नमः।
अथ
अथ
गीताध्यानश्लोकः।
गीताध्यानश्लोकः श्लोकः ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् द्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते
भवद्वेषिणीम्।
नमस्कारः त्रिविक्रम।
नमस्ते.
नमस्कारः।
In the last discussion, we were at this shloka. मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते. So this is the shloka that we saw, where he is saying that Krishna is telling, Maya Adhyakshana, in my supervision, Prakriti Suyate. The Prakriti creates this Jagat. And as I keep on doing this Adhyakshana, as I supervise, Jagat Viparivartate, it comes and goes. This world, Viparivartate. This is the Hetu. This is the reason for all of this happening. And then
अवजानन्ति मां मूढा मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं sorry.
अवजानन्ति मां मूढा मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितम्
परं भावमजानन्तो
परं भावमजानन्तो
मम भूतमहेश्वरम्.
मम भूतमहेश्वरम्. I think this is also done.
We finished this.
Yeah.
Then we ended on a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, we
So
try
he
to.
said, why, as a result of disrespecting me and seeing uh, like me in an embodied way, thinking that I am embodied.
Vijanantaha.
Yeah.
So without knowing me properly,
Properly,
they assume
yes.
that I am just this one with this body, etc. Manushim tanumashritam. So they think that I am taken this self, this body, etc. As a result of that, continuously disrespecting me, those wretches get ruined. Iti uktamatki kutra asti etut
I think that we.
ajananto mama
Vikram,
bhutamaheshwaram. Yeah.
So we just.
can you scroll down a bit?
Yes.
Yeah, here it's written, which is like space, but which is subtler and most pervasive than space. What can it
Hmm.
mean?
So this was actually discussed in previous discussions, where what he is trying to say is that uh, so actually these words, it is subtler than space, etc., are being said by Shankaracharya. These are the explanation that is being given. So these the blue ones are the actual words in the shloka, while the words in black are the additions or the explanations by Shankaracharya. So he is basically saying that in the previous shloka also it was already told by Bhagavan that he is the rasa in water, etc., etc. He told that the subtle things in the Panchabhutas, it is him. So why is the example of space being given? Because space is the one thing that is pervading everything. But the point to understand is that Bhagavan is not like space. He's like space in the sense that he is even more subtler. He is what is it called?
What does the word subtle mean in this context?
The subtle means in the context that space does not touch anything. Bhagavan does not even touch space. Even like that is how it was explained. In the sense that if you have water, water touches things. Like there is that sparsha. So this is what was explained in the previous few shlokas.
So does he use the word something like?
Akashadapi
What word does he use?
Antaratamam. Akashadapi antaratamam. This is the word. This is what is being said.
How does
So first,
it's not exactly subtle, right? What?
antaratamam. Antaratamam means innermost.
Inner more. Okay.
Antaratamam. innermost.
Yeah.
Akasha kalpam. So first he said like Akasha. Then he said no. Akashadapi antartamam. Even subtler than the Akasha, or innermost of the Akasha, or the space. So this is what was said. Is that fine?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay. So we'll go to the next shloka.
मोघाशामोघकर्माणो
मोघाशामोघकर्माणो
मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः
मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः
Vicheta
राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव
राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव
Rakshasima Chaiva
प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः
प्रकृतिं
Prakritim
मोहिनीं
Mohinim
श्रुताः
Shritha.
मोहिनीं प्रकृतिं श्रुताः. लेट्स् सी. मोघशाः मोघकर्मणः मोघज्ञानाः विचेतसः. मोघशाः मोघशा. What does mogha mean, first of all? Let's try to search for what mogha. Mogha means fruitile. No? Futile. Yes. Okay. Let's try that again.
विफला one more word.
Right?
Okay.
Mogha. Mogha means
Afala
unprofitable, fruitless.
vain, in vain.
Mogha. So this is the meaning of mogha. So what is being said? Moghashaha. Moghashaha ityukte kim bhavati? What could be the meaning of moghashaha?
What is
मोघाशा
Vichetasaha?
मोघकर्मा
Moghashaha. Oh, moghashaha.
मोघ
The
hopes
people of mogha, fruitless, or like what is it called? Futile
desires,
hopes.
and futile
Mogha
actions.
karmanaha. The people with,
Futile deeds, futile
yes,
knowledge.
yes. Vichetasaha. Vichetasaha ityukte murkhaha iti. राक्षसीमासुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः. श्रिताः. श्रितः. What does shrita mean? Shrita. Shrita means what? Symmetric function. No. Shrita. Running. Passed away.
It is
Gone.
Shrita.
Okay.
It's not
Shrutaha
Shrita.
ityukte Shruta. Sorry. Shrita.
Shritaha.
श्रिताः इत्युक्ते गन्ताः इति.
RITA.
कीदृशं ते किं कृतवन्तः? एते मोघशाः मोघकर्माणः मोघज्ञानाः विचेतसः मूर्खाः किं कृतवन्तः? राक्षसीम् आसुरीं प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः. They have gone towards, or they are attracted by, or they employ mohinim, the thing that causes moha, prakritim, kidrushim, rakshasim, asurim chaiva. So it's also rakshasim and asurim.
Yeah.
That kind of mohinim prakritim shritaha. They go towards. They are gone towards, rather. Gone. Shrita ityukte gone. So before we go to the Shankaracharya's Bhashya, any more points to be discussed? What do you think about this shloka? Anything?
I guess we can go to the commentary.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll quickly go to the commentary and see what Shankaracharya has to say about this shloka. What is being said?
But it's actually
Moghashaha.
miraculous that between the shloka, Mula shloka, the commentary fills so many things. It's like you have to have that supernatural vision to fill in these blank spaces.
No, once you see it, it's very, very quite straightforward the way he's feeling it. Some places it's very hard to think how did he explain this in this particular way. But most of the places it feels very, very sarala, in the sense that he is not bringing stuff from outside. He is just looking at the same things and explaining them in detail. So, for example, if you look at this carefully, you'll because this is the first time you are coming to the discussion, you'll be surprised the way Shankaracharya writes. It's very, very elegant. Moghashaha Rutha Ashaha. So he is basically breaking this word Moghashaha into Vrutha Ashaha. Vrutha means wasteful. Ashaha. So what is Ashishaha? The people who have that kind of Asha. Esham te Moghashaha. He is raising the question, in fact. He is not making the statement that, those who have Vrutha Asha, they Moghashaha. Are they the ones who Krishna is referring to here as Moghashaha? तथा मोघकर्माणः यानि च अग्निहोत्रादीनि तैः अनुष्ठीयमानानि कर्माणि तानि च. So he's asking again, मोघकर्माणः इत्युक्ते, so those who are doing Agnihotra etc. अनुष्ठीयमानानि कर्माणि तानि च. He is asking the question, is it that? Is it those? Are you referring to this mogha? You are saying these are wasteful or fruitless, referring to Agnihotradi karmas. Svatma bhutasya avajnanat swa atma bhutasya, no, not knowing their own selves. Avajnanat, is it because of the fact that they do not know themselves? Moghanyeva निष्फलानि कर्माणि मोघान्येव निष्फलानि कर्माणि भवन्ति इति मोघकर्मणः. So now finally he is making the statement, मोघान्येव निष्फलानि. मोघानि इत्युक्ते निष्फलान्येव कर्माणि bhavanti. So those karmas that will become nishphala are definitely mogha karmas. इत्युक्तवान्. तथा
But then, before we do a karma, how do we know whether it's fruitless or whether it will bear fruit?
That's why he's raising all these questions. I think it will get clearer once we read the whole thing.
I think in the context of this, it's very clear about it's only about jnana versus. So that's what from the previous few verses, right? He said basically talking about everyone who is not an Atmajnani. So for an Atma, from that perspective, if someone is an Atmajnani, then all karmas, all every other knowledge, every other desire, except for mumukshatvam, except mumukshatvam, if someone is a sadhaka, if someone is already an Atmajnani, then that also is like, that's naturally not an asha which they will have. So yeah. So it's all seems to be from that purpose.
Let's see.
Okay.
तथा मोघज्ञानाः मोघं निष्फलं ज्ञानं ते येषां ते मोघज्ञानाः. Are those people who have fruitless jnana, are they the मोघज्ञानाः? ज्ञानमपि तेषां निष्फलमेव स्यात्. So maybe he is saying that even having jnana for them is useless. So the jnana could actually mean the atmajnana itself. They might know the theory, but it is nishphalameva syat. Maybe it's nishphala, it is without any fruit.
So that jnana, vijnana in that sense.
Yes, they did not
Sometimes they use that in Bhagavad Gita.
Correct. They have that jnana, but they even the highest jnana, right? They might possess it, but they don't actually realize it. Is that what he is being referring to? Vichetasaha. Vigata vivekascha. Vigata vivekaha. Those who have lost viveka. Vichetasaha ityukte vigata vivekaha. Vivekaha ityukte purvam drashtam. Vivekaha ityukte the power to differentiate and distinguish between what is truth and what is false.
Nitya nitya vivek.
Yes. Nitya nitya vivekaha. So maybe like he is basically saying that vichetasaha ityukte vigata vivekascha te bhavanti ityabhiprayaha. So this is what he is being pointed to. So these people who have moghasha, they have fruitless ashas, they are expecting something to happen. The works they do are nishphala, and the jnana they possess is not actually fructified, these people are also more like it is basically because, is that what is being vichayatasaha, because of the fact that they do not possess the discriminating ability or discerning ability. Viveka te bhavanti. So I think it's parasparam. Those who have mogha jnana are vichetasaha. Those who are vichetasaha definitely are mogha jnanis,
Hmm.
right? So that is what is being said.
And jnana can also mean here ordinary jnana. So like
Yes, of
any
everything,
vidya. So this is the highest vidya that there is, and the only true vidya. So you can
including
say yes, yes,
everything.
yeah, including everything. It's just jnana in general.
Kincha ते भवन्ति राक्षसीं रक्षसां प्रकृतिं स्वभावं यस्य रक्षसां प्रकृतिं स्वभावं यस्य अस्ति तद् राक्षसीम् आसुरीम् इत्युक्ते असुराणां च प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं मोहकारीं देहात्मा देहात्मवादिनीं, that, like, basically the mohinim is referring to the fact that it is causing these people to think that their body itself is Atma. There is nothing else. They only have this body and mind, etc. Dehameva Atma Dehatmavadinim Mohinim Shritaha Ashritaha. Is that what is being said? Look at the question marks here.
I like that he's still from the previous verse. Kirthanger is continuing.
Chindhi Bindhi
Wow.
Iba Khada Chindi Bindi Piba Khada Paras Parasvamapahara. Parasvamapahara. Okay. Do take something away from others. Take the things that others have. Take it. Apahara.
Okay.
Parasvam. Parasya swam. Whatever is the other person's thing. Apahara. Chindhi. Chindhi means, I think, to break. Bhindi. Like chindi means to make holes. Bhindi means to break. Piba. Drink. Khada. Eat. Parasvamapahara. Take the things that others have. Ityevam vadanashilaha. Those people who talk like this. Krura karmanaha. The people who karmanaha. These people who do krura karma. Bhavanti ityartha. Is that what it means? So when you say rakshasi masurim च प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः इत्युक्ते किम् अर्थः? What is the meaning of this particular statement? राक्षसीम् आसुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः इत्युक्ते किम्? Are you referring to those people who do krura karma and they say that, this is what one should do? They always talk in these kinds of terms. Chindhi, bindhi, piba, khada, parasvamapahara, etc.
Sounds like all of the cronies and gang members in
Exactly.
all the movies. Stereotypical, so he's still asking, is it what they mean? He's asking all these questions.
Asurya nama
Yes.
Asurya namate lokaha. So Asurya namate lokaha iti Upanishad Ishavasya Upanishad Vakyam. So Upanishad says, I remember we were discussing this with Guru. Guru was telling me this particular Vakya says, those people who do not recognize the fact that Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam, everywhere Isha is there. Those who do not understand this and act in these krura, blind ways. That's what it says. They go to Asuya. So what is it? Asuya. Sorry. Asurya Nama. Asurya. The name of the loka that they go to is Asurya. So that is the loka they go to, etc., etc.
Comes in Ishavasya.
Ishavasya Upanishad. Iti
So
Shrute.
it says those who don't recognize basically Advaita Tattvam go to Asura.
No.
So saying it
Advaita
like that.
Tattvam na. It says, so in the sense that what we Advaitis give the example explanation is not they are not going to other loka.
Yeah, yeah,
Here
that's
only.
what.
That they are blind to it.
Blind, exactly.
And they are living in that Asurya Namate, Asurya Loka. They
They're
are
calling
actually
it that.
living in, like,
Hmm.
they are currently in the hell itself.
Yeah.
So, ye punaha श्रद्धानाः भगवद्भक्ति लक्षणे मोक्षमार्गे प्रवृत्ताः. So this is continuing into the next verse, this statement. So till now, this is what he has been raising questions. He has not given us an answer actually.
Yeah, yeah.
He did not say what the meaning of this
Yeah.
verse is.
Nice, very nice. Engaging way of like, I'm very engaged by
Absolutely. Let's actually read the translation so that I might have
Yeah.
misunderstood anything. So,
This is one thing which I've often heard about Adi Shankara. So even the current like Jagat Gurus say this, that Shankaracharya was the way that he clarified everything about Hinduism. He often built an even stronger Purva Paksha than his opponents. So he built an extremely strong case against all his arguments himself, and then he took it apart one by one. So literally, he left no like it's almost it's basically like he left no argument like like without responding to it.
correct.
But some debates and all, he himself gave like with Sureshwaracharya, he himself gave the point for his opponent. He's like, you should have argued like this. Why didn't you say that?
You should say this. So when I say this, you should say this.
He had prepared everything in advance. That's a very like inspirational way in general for anyone who wants to make any kind of argument. So in that context, also Jagat Guru had mentioned that how he's such a big inspiration for everyone who wants to do dharma, also who wants to learn anything. So yeah,
Absolutely.
huh.
Uh, Krupa Shankara, anything you have to say before we go to the translation?
I'm kind of mesmerized by the discussion that is taking place, and I'm just taking it all in, allowing it to sink.
All right, let's read the translation. This translation part is just so that I am not mistranslating anything because I am doing the translation on my own here. I might be missing out on something. So, uh, can you read the translation?
Moghashaha or vain hopes. So also mogha karmanaha or vain actions. Their rites such as Agnihotra, etc., which are to be undertaken by them, verily becoming vain, fruitless actions, because of dishonoring the Lord, disregarding Him who is their own self. In this way, they are of vain actions. Similarly, Moga Jnanaha, or vain knowledge, or fruitless knowledge, even their knowledge verily becomes useless. And Vichetasaha, senseless, that is, they lose their power of discrimination. Besides, in the next birth, they become Shritaha, possessed of Mohinim, self-deceptive, self-delusive, Prakritim, disposition, Rakshasim of fiends, and Asurim of demons according to which the body is the self. That is, they become habitually inclined to act cruelly, saying cut, break, drink, eat, steal others' wealth, etc. So it's not exactly like translating what he's saying because they have not put the question mark here.
Correct.
The habit to cut. Yeah, he is also saying is characteristic of fiends. Habit of stealing others' wealth is characteristic of demons. This is stated in the Shruti. Those worlds of devils are covered by blinding darkness. Uh, Yeah, one comment I have about this is that when the people talk about asuras in our scriptures, it's not like it's not it is kind of it is a black and white thing from Advaita Tattva, but from all other angles, it's like there are more subtle and subtle levels of demons. So it's not that ultimately anything other than Atmajnana is the result of some demon.
No,
If you look at our scriptures.
even these
So-
subtle demons say these
Ah.
kind of same things.
Ah.
They might not shout it out loud.
Correct, true. As in karma is there at the end of the day. Ah. And darkness is there. So both.
All right, we'll go to the next shloka then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Mahatmanastu mam partha
Mahatmanastu mam partha
devim prakritimashritah.
devim
Sorry,
Devim
prakritimashritah.
prakritimashritah.
daivim, sorry.
Sorry, daivim prakritimashritah
Bhajantyananya manaso
bhajantyananya
Bhajantyananya
manaso
manasom
jnatva bhutadimapyayam.
ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्.
Okay, so let's try to directly understand the shloka without going to Shankara Bhashya. Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritimashritah bhajanyananya manaso jnatva bhutadim avyayam. Bhutadim, the origin of all bhutas. Avyayam, the thing that does not change.
Mm.
Mam, I am the bhutadim avyayam mam.
Mm.
Jnatva,
Mm.
knowing me,
Mm.
getting to know me. What do they do? Bhajanti ananya manaso. They come to me with ananya manas, without thinking about anything else.
Mm.
Bhajanti, they do bhakti towards me without any other thought.
Mm.
What is being said? And then what do they become? Mahatmanaha. So these people who do this are Mahatmanaha too. These are the Mahatmanas who have Daivim Prakritim Ashritaha. They have Daivi Prakriti. They have divine Prakriti. They are of good nature. This is what they do. Hey Partha. So this is how one should understand it. Hey Partha. Mahatmanaha tu दैवीं प्रकृतिम् आश्रिताः महात्मानः किं करोति भूतादिम् अव्ययं मां ज्ञात्वा भजन्ति अनन्यमनसः भूत्वा मां भजन्ति. So this is the meaning of this shloka as far as I can understand.
I was also able to, many of the words are quite understandable. Like they're
Right.
not very uncommon Sanskrit.
And thus Shankaracharya does not raise many questions.
Oh, oh, great.
Uh,
But where is the answer to the earlier questions? Like you just left it.
It is for you to decide.
Oh,
So I think the resolution is kind of simple in the sense that those people who do not understand that the unpersonal form of me, they think of me as a body and a person who said some things and he was gone, he was from a long time ago, he is not there, etc. They lose their discrimination and they are fallen into the samsara chakra. Moghashaha iti, we can understand the moghasha like this also. You are in the samsara chakra, whatever asha you have, it will eventually lead to definitely disappointment.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about it. This is exactly what Buddha also says.
Yeah.
Mogha karmanaha. These people are whatever karma they are doing, because of ajnana, they are doing karma that is even more binding to them. It is not releasing them. They are not doing nishkama karma, they are doing sakama karma. They keep on doing sakama karma, they are even more going deeper into the samsara. And the more deeper they go into samsara, they take up this asuri, mohini, vrittim. They take up this form, they slowly become degenerate. That is what is being said here.
Yeah.
And then he, in the next one, definitely he is saying, those who know me, they are definitely different. Mahatmanaha tu Vinnam. Tu is here, this tu is basically differentiating. Whereas the tu is like taking the form of whereas. Whereas Mahatmanaha kim karoti, this great person, what does he do? He knows me. What is it? What is that me? That is Bhutadim, the point of origin of everything. Bhuta means being, all beings. Avyayam, the thing that does not change. Jnatva, knowing this. They always are thinking about me. And they obtain Daivim Prakriti Ashritaha. They take on the form of Daivi Prakriti. I think that is what is being said from the two shlokas.
Yeah. And I think so. Maybe the question marks are there. This is just I don't know if that is what he intended.
Might be.
But there's the chapter 16th is basically called Devasuri Sampat. So there all the qualities of all the Devi qualities, Asuri qualities are listed. So like yeah, this is elaborated on much later. Now it's just given as a kind of like teaser.
It's a teaser.
Yeah.
Like, what are moghas?
Yeah.
What is mogha karma?
Hmm.
What is mogha jnana? Okay. Mahatmanastu
Should I break
akshudra chittaha. Kshudra means small.
Hmm.
Akshudra chittaha,
Hmm.
those with what is it called? Uh, broad-minded. Akshudra chittaha महात्मानः मामीश्वरं पार्थ दैवीं देवानां प्रकृतिं शमदम शमदमया श्रद्धा
No, those
श्रद्धादि
are the
लक्षणां. So he takes up दैवीं आश्रिता दैवीं प्रकृतिम् इत्युक्तम्. What does this दैवीं प्रकृतिम् entail? Shama, Dama, Shraddha, etc. These are all the gunas. They have all these gunas. Ashritya, Santaha, Ashritaha, Santaha, having all these gunas. Bhajanti, Sevante, Bhajanti ityukte Sevante. Ananya Manasaha, Ananya Chittaha, without thinking about anything else. Jnatva, Bhutadim, knowing Bhutadim, Bhutanam, Vyadadinam, Praniknam, Viyadadinam. What is Viyat Adinam? Viyat Adinam. Viyat. Okay, let's see. Viyat. We drive through. Viyat. Viyat sky.
Yatadina.
Viyat Adinam. Hmm. Oh, heaven. Oh, starting from heaven, everything. Viyadadinam iti. Jnatva Bhutadim. What is this Bhutadim? From Brahma.
Hmm.
Two stamba. That's what is the example given, right? So that's why Vyadadinam Praninam cha Adim Karanam Adim ityukte Karanam Avyayam Jnatva. So that is what is being said. Any discussion to be had before we read the translation?
We can go to the translation, can we?
Yes. Can you read the translation quickly?
Okay. On the other hand, O son of Partha, those Mahatmanah, noble ones who are not small minded, who are imbued with faith, and who have set out on the path of liberation, which is characterized by devotion to God, being Ashrita, possessed of Daivim, divine, Prakritim, nature distinguished by mental and physical control, kindness, faith, etc. To surely bhajante, adore, me, God, ananya manasa, with single-mindedness, jnatva, knowing me as the avyayam, immutable, bhutadim, source of all objects of space, etc. The five elements, as well as of living beings. How?
Hmm. So again, Shankaracharya is asking the question, Katham, how? After saying all of this, he translated it and then he is asking, how?
Nice.
I think the how is being answered by Krishna himself in the next
Yeah.
shloka. That's why he's asking the question.
Nice, he is tracing the logic base. So I think the commentary it helps to say that one verse is connecting to the other, how it's connecting. Like it's a continuous chain of logic. So
No, most probably Arjuna has asked, how?
Oh,
Then
yeah.
Krishna is answering.
Yeah. Even Arjuna asked in his mind, that's
Yes.
enough for
No,
Krishna.
in the sense that it says how
Yeah.
can it be written into a shloka?
Oh, yeah.
It's just one word.
Uh,
Katham miti. Okay.
that Shankara Bhagavad Pada only will know whether what Arjuna asked,
Right.
actually.
Satatam. Okay.
Satatam kirtayanto mam
Sataitam kirtayanto mam
yatantascha dridhavrataah
yatantascha drudhavrataah
namasyantascha mam bhaktya
namasyantascha mam bhaktya
nityayukta upasate.
nityayukta upasate. Okay. This is what I understand. Upasate. They do upasana. Who? Nityayuktaha. Those who are always in connection. Yuktaha means to connect. Or Nitya Yuktaha, Bhaktya Nitya Yuktaha, the one who is always doing bhakti, who is always nimagna in Bhaktya Nitya Yuktaha, Upasate, they do upasana. The people who are always doing bhakti, they do upasana of what? Mam upasate, they do upasana of me. What else do they do? Namasyantascha, they do namaskara. What else they do? How are these bhaktya nityayuktaha kidrushaha drudhavrataha? They are of strong. Once they have taken a decision, they stick to the decision. Drudhavrataha kirtayante. They do kirti. They do kirtana. Satatam kirtayante mam tatascha. Sorry. Yatantascha Drudhavrataha. Yat antascha drudhavrataha. Okay. So this is what I understand. What is being said is these bhaktas, what are they like? Bhaktya nityayuktaha. These people who are always doing bhakti, what do they do? Satatam kirtayan. Satatam kirtayantaha. They are always doing kirtana. They are drudhavrataha. They stick to their whatever vrata they have taken up. Drudhavrataha. Drudham yasya vratam saha drudhavrataha iti manye. This is what I think.
Yeah, I
Drudhavrataha.
also understood.
What do they do? Namasyantascha. Mam. Mam namasyantascha. Upasate. They do namaskaras to me. They do kirtana. They are already doing kirtana and they also upasate. They do upasana of me. Me ityukte atra. Again, this mam can always be replaced with atmanam. So this is what we have seen after
Yeah.
everywhere we see mam, may, etc. Replace it with atma makes perfect sense, no problems. So
So, like the asuras, that are various levels. Like this also can be interpreted in if you're a sadhaka, it can be interpreted in one way. If you're atmagnani, it can be interpreted in another way. That's what, even when I was attending other Bhagavad Gita talks, they mentioned that many of these shlokas, they have multiple interpretations depending on who's reading. So it's very helpful for everyone at all stages. Like this kind of verse, or even like the karma yoga based verses. So even someone who's doing like so in those also they mentioned many cases where we can take it in two ways. It's for everyone. So
wonderful.
yeah.
So that's what being said is what I think. Uh, anything like any observations, any comments?
Yeah, certain things like satatam kirtayanto, and so if the definition of mam becomes like nirguna, becomes Advaita Tattva.
Upasate.
So all of these things will have to
Upasate.
be.
The one who is sitting nearby, upasana.
Yeah, so the alternate interpretations are needed. Even bhaktya, like earlier we had also discussed, a lot of like the ultimate bhakti is basically being situated, like realizing like anand, like the eternal ananda.
Correct.
But that's only true bhakti finally. That you are itself like Prema Swarupa or Ananda Swarupa.
Nitya Yukta. They are
Ah.
always they are always connected to that part of themselves.
In this, yeah. In fact, a word like Nitya, Satatam, like that itself implies that it has to be only that, finally speaking.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is the meaning of this? Satatam Sarvada. Satatam ityukte Sarvada, all times. Bhagavantam Brahmaswarupam Mam. So he is qualifying this Mam as Kim Bhagavantam Brahmaswarupam Kirtayantaha. Kirtayantaha? He is asking the question. Kirtayantaha?
Yeah, that's what. How do you do Kirti if someone is in Advaita Tattva? First of all these are verbs, so there's no action at all.
Upasate.
Yeah.
Namasyantascha. Namasyantaha cha iti. Okay, let's see. Yatantascha. Yatantascha. Yadantascha. What is yatantascha? Yadantaha cha iti arthaha tasya. What is yadantascha? Very interesting question. Yadantaha. Asti va? Yadanna. Yadantaha. Yadantascha. Where does he see? Yadantascha add to actually? Mam yadantascha drodhavrataha. Okay, let's come back. Let's see. Maybe it will get clarified. Indriyopasamhara shamadama damaya himsadi lakshanaihi dharmaihi prayatantascha. Oh, yadantaha ityukte yadantaha na. यतन्तः प्रयतन्तः प्रयत्नं कुर्वन्तः अय्यय्यो
Okay. So what exactly is the meaning?
यदन्तः इत्युक्ते प्रयतन्तः यदन्तः च they are doing prayatna.
Okay.
They are doing they are
Trying
in
with
Prataha.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So how exactly are they trying? This is what is giving. Indriyopasamhara. First one is Indriya Upasamhara, taking Indriyas back within. Shama. Shama is physical bodily control. Dama, mind control. Daya, having daya. Daya, ahimsa, doing ahimsa. Adi lakshanaihi. Lakshanaihi yatantaha. That is how they are doing prayatna. Dharmaishcha, dharmaihi prayatantascha. So that is the meaning of yatantascha. Drudhavrataha, drudham sthiram. Drudham ityukte sthiram athava achalam. Vratam. Yesham. Those people who have sthiram achalam drudham vratam. Te drudhavrataha. Namasyantascha mam. Hridayesham mam ityukte, again he is qualifying this mam. Namasyantaha cha. They are doing namaskara to me. Ma'am, what is this me? This me is Hridayesham Atmanam, the one who is in the heart, the Atma. Bhaktya Nityayuktaha Santaha, always being in Bhakti. Upasate, Sevate. Upasate is being translated to Sevate. Te kena prakarena upasate ityukte. So if somebody asks, how are they doing this upasana? That is being continued into the next shloka. It's
very logical structure. It's like what is the word? Like
continuous flow.
Continuous flow, yeah. Workflow or something.
Let's quickly read this. Satatam, always. I shall read. Yes.
Oh, you can read also. Kirtayantaha, glorifying. Mam, me, God, who am Brahman in reality. Cha, and Yatantaha, striving, endeavoring with the help of such virtues as withdrawal of the organs, control of mind and body, kindness, non-injury, etc. Dridha vrataha, vrataha, okay, men of firm vows, those whose vows such as celibacy, those whose vows are unshakable, upasate, worship me, namasyantaha, by paying obeisance, mam, to me, to the self residing in the heart, cha, and again, nitya yuktaha, being ever endowed, bhaktya, with devotion. The various ways in which they adore are being stated.
In the next shloka.
Oh.
So, te kena prakarena. How?
Oh.
In what ways?
Huh.
Upasate ityukte. Okay. Before we go there, any discussion to be had regarding this shloka? Please put forth your observations or comments or anything. This is a discussion, not a teaching kind of session. So feel free to unmute.
The explanation is very good, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? I hope you're doing well. It's been so many days since we have seen
Yeah,
you.
I wasn't well, so I could not attend.
Ayyo. Well,
Uh, hmm.
Sorry to hear that. Are you feeling
Hmm.
fine now?
Yeah, I'm better.
Oh.
okay,
I
ma'am.
was down with throat pain and all that, fever,
Oh.
cold.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay, ma'am. Take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, sure. Thank you.
Hopefully, you're feeling better now.
Yeah, that's why I joined.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's read the next shloka.
Jnana chapyanye
ज्ञानयज्ञेन चाप्यन्ये
yajanto mamupasate
यजन्तो मामुपासते
ekatvena prithaktvena
एकत्वेन पृथक्त्वेन
bahudha vishwato mukham.
बहुधा विश्वतो मुखम् एकत्वेन बहुत्वेन विश्वतो मुखम्.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going down. Yes.
No. I'll
Yeah.
without the translation of anything.
Oh, right.
We'll just try to understand this meaning. Let's see how far I can get.
Right.
So, jnana yajnena chapyanye. Some people do it by doing jnana yajna. This is a jnana yajna, whatever we are doing. Discussing, thinking about it, reading about it. All of it is considered. It is considered to be jnana yajna. Jnana yajnena chapyanye yajante mam upasate. So that is how yajante again could mean yajante means they do yajna, but that doesn't necessarily need not mean yajna. It could mean they do seva, etc. Or mam upasate, doing this jnana yajnena yajante. Through jnana yajna they do puja. Mam upasate, that is how they do upasana. Mam, to me, towards me. Ekatvena pruthatvena, ekatvena, being one. Ekatvena pruthatvena, being the other. Bahudha, in many ways. Vishwato mukham, vishwataha mukham. The whole vishwam, vishwataha mukham, vishwato mukham. What does that mean? The one who is there in everything. Vishwataha mukham bahudha. So either they see themselves or they see in the other and they do this kind of jnana yajna. Iti yuktam, iti manya. This is what I think. I don't exactly know the meaning of Vishwato Mukham. Okay. Let's see what Vishwato Mukham is being translated to. Whose face is turned everywhere. Oh, Bahudha Vishwato Mukham. I see.
Ekatvena.
Facing all direction. Vishwataha Mukham.
Oh.
Antarmukham, it's the opposite of Antarmukham.
Okay.
Antarmukham means the one who is facing inward. Vishwato Mukham means the one who is facing towards Vishwa.
Okay.
So that's what I think.
Sir, Vishwato Mukham, can it be related to the Vishwarupa which Krishna shows to Arjuna? I mean, a little bit of reference to it. Can it relate? I'm asking.
Could relate, ma'am, but it does not seem like it in the sense that Vishwato Mukham. So I think this is referring to the person. Bahudha Vishwato Mukham Pruthatvena Ekatvena cha Mam Upasante. So that is what he is saying. The people who are looking outwards, still while looking outwards, Bahudha in very, very many ways, Pruthatvena, like Pruthatvena in separately, or Ekatvena, or seeing it oneself, Mam Upasante, they do Upasana of me. That's what I think. Vishwato Mukham. Vishwato Mukham means Vishwataha Mukham, the one whose face is towards Vishwa. In the sense that it is like the opposite of Antarmukha, is what I think.
Bahudha means like
Bahudha means many ways.
many ways. So,
Many ways. Okay. We'll go to the Shankara Bhashya. Any comments? Okay. ज्ञानयज्ञेन यज्ञमेव भगवद्विषयं sorry, ज्ञानमेव भगवद्विषयं यज्ञः तेन ज्ञानयज्ञेन ज्ञानमेव भगवद्विषयम्. So Jnanam itself is Bhagavad Vishayam. Whatever we talk about Jnana, Jnana literally means that which is related to Bhagavan. That is what he is saying. Jnanameva Bhagavad Vishayam. Yajnaha tena Jnana Yajnena. Is that what is being referred to here? Yajantaha, Pujantaha, Mam. So they are doing Pujantaha, they are doing Puja, Mam, Ishwaram. So Mam here is referring to Ishwaram Pujantaha. They are doing puja of this Ishwara. Cha api anye, while others. Anyam upasanam parityajya. Upasante. So, okay, so this is what is being said. Jnana yajnena yajante cha api anye mam upasante. So they let go of all other, like they don't rely on all of these things. They are directly doing upasana on me without doing any kind of jnana yajna. That's what he is saying. Api cha
there's no
anye,
yajna, there's only jnana. Is that what he's saying?
could be.
Okay.
Anyam upasanam parityajya, letting go of all the other upasanas.
Because
Upasante, they are doing upasana on me.
oh,
They have let go of all other upakaranas. Iti. Tacha jnanam ekatvena. So, moreover, tacha jnanam ekatvena ekameva param brahma iti paramartha darshanena yajantaha upasante. So this ekatvena, what is this ekatvena is referring to? In the sense that these people, they know that param brahma iti paramartha darshanena, knowing this paramartha, the final meaning, ekameva asti iti yajantaha, whatever they do, yajantaha, vojantaha, upasante, they do upasana in this way. Kechiccha, while others, pruthatvena, pruthatvena, aditya chandradi bhedena. So he is basically saying that pruthatvena ityukte, they look at all these gods that are there, Aditya, Chandra, so like Indra, Varuna, etc., etc. Aditya Chandradi Bhedena Saha Eva Bhagavan Vishnu Avasthitaha Iti Upasante. So other people, what are they doing? They are doing Upasana towards different gods while knowing that in them Vishnu Avasthitaha. Bhagavan Vishnu eva avasthitaha iti upasante. They do this upasana. Kechit, while others. Please feel free. Krupa Shankar.
It got raised by mistake, so we can continue.
Okay. No, there is no need to raise hands. You can always unmute and interject at any point that you feel feel like.
yeah, because we realize
Yeah, I
that
get it, but As you
Uh,
said, since it's my first discussion or meeting, I'm not able to contribute much. So
No, it's okay. No problem. केचित् बहुधा अवस्थितः स एव भगवान्. Okay, it has flipped. So I think there is a glitch here. Uh, the from this line onwards, the black should be blue and blue should be black.
yes.
केचित् बहुधा अवस्थितः स एव भगवान् सर्वतोमुखः विश्वरूपः. Oh, ma'am, you caught it perfectly. विश्वतोमुखः विश्वरूपः इति तं विश्वरूपं सर्वतोमुखं बहुधा बहु प्रकारेण उपासते. So here, while so he is basically like एकत्वेन पृथक्त्वेन बहुधा vishvatomukham upasante. So there are three kinds of people that are doing upasana. One is the brahmajnani, or three of these are jnanis. They are not less, they are not different, like they are, one is not less than other. One is doing upasana of direct paramatma, parabrahma, ekameva asti iti ekatvena upasate. Pruthaktvena, so what this other person is doing, this other person is looking at Aditya, Indra, Chandra, etc. He is doing puja to all of them separately, knowing that Bhagavan Vishnu avasthitaha. They are in, Vishnu is in them. Knowing this, he is doing all these different pujas. That is the second.
Sarvadeva namaskara keshavam
Pratigacchati. Exactly. So, so what is the other? What is this bahudha? Bahudha vishvatomukham upasante. What is this bahudha vishvatomukham upasante? Bahudha avasthitaha saha eva bhagavan. Bahudha avasthitaha saha eva bhagavan. The one who is existing in all these multitude of ways, bahudha avasthitaha. The one who is present in all these different ways, sa eva bhagavan. Sarvatomukhah, saha eva sarvatomukhah, the one who is facing every direction, in the sense that whatever you look at, that itself is Bhagavan. Iti sarvatomukhah vishwarupah iti tam vishwarupam. So, knowing this iti tam vishwarupam sarvatomukham bahudha bahu prakarena. Bahudha ityukte, again it could mean bahu prakarena in different means. Upasate. So this is the meaning of the shloka. And yadi bahubhihi prakaraihi upasate. So if the other meaning could be bahubhihi prakaraihi upasate. They do upasana in different ways. Katham tvameva upasante iti. And then immediately the question comes, tvameva katham upasante. Why is it that it's only you? Iti aha. So in order to answer this question, he said, Iti aha. This is what he said. It's continuing into the next shloka.
We have time.
I think we'll go into the next shloka as well. Today is a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see what is being said here.
Yes. Anye, others, giving up other forms of adoration. Cha, here verily, pasate, worship, mam, me, God, yajantaha, by adoring, glorifying, api, exclusively, jnana yagnena ekatvena, through the sacrifice of the knowledge of oneness. Knowledge of God itself being the sacrifice. And that knowledge consists in the realization of the highest truth that the Supreme Brahman is verily one. Adoring with that knowledge, they worship me. And some others worship me pritatvena, multifariously in different forms as the sun, moon, etc. They worship me by thinking that Vishnu, who is God himself, exists in different forms as the sun, etc. Still others who worship me thinking that very God who is Vishwato Mukha, multi-formed, who has his face everywhere, that is, who is the cosmic person, exists Bahudha, variously. In numerous ways they worship him. The cosmic person who has his face everywhere. If they worship in numerous ways, how is it that they worship you alone?
So the question becomes, I think that is what
Huh.
Sarvadeva Namaskara, Keshavam Gachati. I think that is what will be next shloka meaning. Let's see.
That was for Sarvadeva. This is for like method of upasana. Worship.
Let's read the shloka and we'll leave. I think we'll get a clue from the shloka itself.
Yeah, sure. We can like Aram se look at it tomorrow. So,
Yes.
so we don't have to hurry.
Can you read the shloka?
Aham kraturaham yajnyaha
Aham kraturaham yajnyaha
swadaham ahamaushadham
swadhahamaham
mantroham ahamevajyam
mantrohama ahamevajyam
ahamagniraham hutam.
ahamagniraham hutam. So again, this is the okay. Basically, everything that is there in the Yagashala, everything is him only.
This is
Aham kratuhu. I am the the yajna that is being performed. Aham yajnaha. Aham swadha aham aushadham. Ahameva aushadham. Mantram aham. I am the mantra. Aham eva ajyam. The ghee that is being poured. Aham agnihi. I am the agni into which the ghee is being poured. Aham hutam. I am the smoke that rises. Hutam. Everything is me only.
This is the jnana yajna.
Yes. So in this fashion, so in the sense that in this fashion, so Vishwato mukham bahudha upasante swameva katham ityukte evam videna. Kimartham, whatever you do, you are doing ultimately towards me only because everything is me.
Yeah, I think you made a very important point when you said all these are not different. Because that is, I think, one of the, if I'm not wrong, I'm not familiar with all the other like philosophies, but I think this is the specialty of Advaita Vedanta. Because there are, I know for a fact, like other systems like Shuddha or in Shaivism, like Tamil Shaivism is, for example, considered Shuddha Dvaita, or even like Kashmir Shaivism, where they say that Shakti is like Shiva Shakti are one. So they are saying that God is Nirguna and Saguna, and that it's all one. But I think that doesn't like Adi Shankara in one. I think Brahma Sutra Bhashya right in the beginning he makes his point that if something you're saying something has gunas, then it's not logical to say that it's all one because if it has many gunas, then it's like
bound to be different.
Yeah, the entire definition of difference itself is that based on some guna. So if some things have the same guna, we can say they're same. If they have different gunas, we say they're different. So the only case where something can be one and be the same is if it has no gunas at all. So yeah, that made sense when you said that all these are the same. In some other philosophies, it's not. Like I know in Shaivism, like in our Tamil Shaivism, for example, we say that God, Shiva is Ekam and Anekam, Nirguna and Saguna. So they try to have the best of all worlds, but it doesn't actually truly make sense in this way. Yeah.
Yeah. I said they are all equal
Hmm.
because of the fact that Krishna is himself is putting the three on the equal footing. Ekattvena, Prithakttvena, Bahudha, Vishwato Mukham. So in these three ways, people do Jnana Yajna, Mam Upasate. That is how they are doing Upasana towards me. So yeah. Okay. That's what I think. Any comments from the viewers, from the online people? Of course, you are part of the discussion.
The discussion was amazing.
All right. We'll stop here then.
Word to word explanation is very good.
Okay, ma'am. I'm not doing it. Shankaracharya did it.
Shankaracharya did it and you're explaining it to us.
Okay.
You have gone deep into Shankaracharya's whatever he has explained, and you are explaining that to us.
Maybe, ma'am. Shankaracharya se kripa eva iti manye. Whatever I am understanding, that's all I am saying. It's not always. Previously, there were some of these specific shlokas. They were extremely hard to understand what Shankaracharya himself was saying.
Yeah, that's what even I was
experience it
saying.
with.
Is, when you were reading, no, like I was unable to grasp the meaning. When you explained it in detail, I got the meaning of it. It's very rich. His explanation is very rich. So we common man, it's very difficult to understand. Somebody explains in a common language to a layman, it would be very easy to understand and comprehend. Yeah, thank you, sir.
धन्यवादाः नमस्कारः
धन्यवादः नमस्कारः
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा
चिन्तयेन्वा
सेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना
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 कृते
कृते
स्वभावात्
स्वभावात् करोमि
करोमीर्यत्
यत्
सकलं
यत् सकलं
परस्मै
परस्मै नारायणायेति
नारायणायेति
समर्पयामि।
समर्पयामि
यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं च यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देव नारायण
देवनारायण
नमोऽस्तुते
नमस्ते
विसर्गबिन्दुमात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व पुरुषोत्तमा सर्वं श्रीपरमेश्वरार्पणमस्तु
हरे कृष्ण सर